What's up, y'all? This your man, Thee Jones. Once again, this is unscripted. I know y'all been like, Theezy, where you been? Man, hey, I've been all around, man. Took a little old trip to Vegas for the first time. I enjoyed it, had a good time. We celebrated it, the little birthday celebration, when we was out there, you know. Special shout out to Sweets and the crew. I had a good time. And it's an adventure. I put it that way. So if you've never been, you need to go. You need to go. Also, was in Cali for a little bit for a split second again, and I got a special shout out to. I want to say thank you and I appreciate you, Antonio and Rosa. While I was at the airport in Cali on my way back to DF Dub, we talked. I met with them, and cool couple. And they asked me about my book that I was reading at the time, and I told them who I was, and they was all surprised, and gave me an autograph and everything, and talked to them. They asked me about, what all inspired this, and that, or whatever, and said they was, really impressed with it because Antonio's mom has a copy of the book. What I'm talking about for y'all that's slacking that don't know, this is the book. City of Dreams. It's hot. It's hot. Even in Cali, they talking about it. And we down here in Texas. So hey, if you don't know, you need to get hip to it and you need to check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's gonna really change your life. This episode, we're just gonna go ahead and jump to it. This episode tonight that I really want to focus on. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that don't really sit too good with me. You know what I mean? And it's season three, and every season, every episode, we try to come with a lot of good information, a lot of solid stuff. Information that's going to be helpful. Information that's going to motivate, that's going to excite, that's going to hype, that's going to get you up with positivity. That's what we're about here. Positivity. No negative. I don't like no negative vibes. You know what I mean? Negative vibes can turn you down. It can mess up your whole day. It can also affect your future. A lot of people don't realize, and I've said this a couple of times on here, watch your mouth because your tongue is a powerful thing. Once you say something, you can't take it back. And a lot of times, I'm sorry, ain't enough. It really ain't. And I want to talk to the men out there. Man, we got to be men. We got to stand up. Okay? We have to be the head and not the tail. Relationship wise, of I guess I'm gonna have to really break it down because I'm already, get the feeling some of y'all is like, what the hell is he talking about? Okay, I'm gonna break it down to you, relationship wise. You got your woman, you married, seeing this young lady, whatever the situation is. If you want her to respect you, if you want her to love you and give you what you need spiritually, physically, emotionally, you got to be a man. I'm not talking about be macho and, bossy and, all this and that. No, I'm talking about be a man, be a listener, be a protector, be a lover, be her support. When she's hurting and she's bothered, it shouldn't take you all damn day to realize, hey, baby had a hard day. She's upset about something. Something's wrong with her. You should feed off of her energy. You should feed off of that. When she comes through the door and she's slamming the door, throwing the keys on the table, don't want to speak, goes to her room or y'all's room, slams the door, whatever. Okay, you already know what time it is. Something is upsetting her. She's upset with something. Don't wait for her to cool off and then come back and start cooking or just do whatever. Go check on her. Go, hey, babe, what's wrong? Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? You're supposed to be her partner. You're supposed to be that man in her life, you know, and you can't be that if you're not giving a woman the attention that she needs. Women need to have that feeling of comfort. Women need to have that, okay, my man loves me. My man pays me attention. My man knows when I'm bothered by something. My man can sense I'm hurting. My man knows when I just need to be loved. I just need to be held. And it ain't always about the physical touch all the time. Sometimes a woman just wants to be heard. Sometimes she has stuff in her mind, her heart, that she wants to get off her chest. Just listen without interrupting, without judging. Don't judge her. Let her say what she has to say. A lot of y'all be messing up. You get you a good woman and you don't know what to do. You mess it up. You don't treat it right. You go out, you go cheat on the sorriest thing out there and the ugliest thing out there. We got to stop this stuff. This is 2025. Men, stand up. Be real men. That's why these youngsters is running around here doing some of the stupid stuff that they doing. They don't have no guidance. They need to have something positive to look for, some kind of role models. And we are failing our youth. They running around here pants tight, jeans sagging to where you can see your drawers. Ain't nothing cool about that. What's cool about that? Explain to me. And don't even try to tell me, oh, that's style, that's swag. Okay, is that the kind of style and swag that's gonna get you that good paying job when you try to go in for an interview and your pants is sagging down where your drawers, your boxer shorts are showing, and you gotta hold it up, and you're wearing a belt, and you still sagging. I can see sagging just a little bit below the waist, just a little bit, but we did that back in the 90s, with the jabos, back then. So, okay, I kind of get that. I was kind of on the gangster side back then, with the jabos, Raiders, all that. So I get it. I get it. But this mess y'all doing now, no, no, no. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, and I don't see nothing cool about that. I wouldn't hire you. I don't give a damn how smart you are. You know, it's hard enough now trying to get a good paying job to take care of your family. And one of these days, hopefully not way, way down the road, but sooner than you think, for these young men that's coming up in your 20s, you just got out of school, you're still trying to find yourself, you're trying to grow up, you're trying to be responsible, you want to settle down and have your family. Hopefully, y'all listen to me. Listen to what Unc got to tell you. Big D is telling y'all, cut that mess out. Okay? It's time to grow up. It's time to be a man. You're no longer a boys. You're not teenagers no more. These young men out here, and even though I've heard a lot of times, man, it's easy. I shouldn't be judged by my appearance, or where I'm dressed, how my hair is, my tattoos that I got all over me. That shouldn't matter. What should matter is I can do the job. Okay. I got an answer to that. What kind of job you trying to get? Because if you're trying to get just a minimum wage job, manual labor job, I agree with you. It should matter. If I'm gonna hire you just to go and sweep outside of my building, okay, yeah, you don't need to have, haircut, face trimmed up. No tattoos all over your face and over your body. You can't even see your skin because you're covered with tats. I'm not knocking people with tattoos. I got two tattoos. I got tattoo on each arm for my kids. Okay. But I don't have it all over my face. I don't have it to where I can walk into any building without having people look at me like, grab for their purse, grab for their kids. Y'all scared a lot of people. Who do you think? You think you're gonna get a good job at a bank and you coming in your pants sagging down, you can't even walk because you gotta hold your pants up. You know, the way you look, it does matter. So we gotta get ourselves accustomed to that. In the first place, you're gonna have a hard time finding a job, a good paying job, period. So don't make it extra harder on yourself when you're looking for something. Man up, be a damn man. I'm gonna say one thing, and I've been getting a lot of flack from it, and I don't give a damn. Listen, we've had a couple of episodes that we have talked about mental health awareness. We talked about suicide prevention. We talked about people that's having suicide tendencies, men and women. This time I'm just talking to the men. No matter what age you are, you could be anywhere between 15 up to damn near 70. We all go through mess. It's called life. We all go through drama. It's called life. Okay? It's not easy. It ain't easy at all. Believe me. I'll be one of the first ones to tell you, hey, it's hard. It's hard. But you cannot give up. You can't. You gotta keep fighting. You gotta stay strong. You gotta get your mind right. You gotta get your ideas together. You gotta get your motivation in check. You gotta get everything lined up, get all your ducks in a row. Because we are living in the times to where it ain't like it used to be back in the days. It's harder to take care of your family. I understand, especially if you got a record, you got a felony. A lot of these places not giving these fellas a chance. So as you get out the pen, I mean, bam, what do you got to choose from? Folks don't want to hire you. You may be rehabilitated and everything, and that's in your past, but you are still paying for your past even while you out here. And a lot of people don't want to hire you. That's very unfortunate that it's like that. I get it. I get it. You know, and I don't think it's fair. I mean, you've already done your time, so you should have the same opportunity. A felony shouldn't hold you back. Now, I can understand if you have a felony towards violence and you're going to be a danger to people around you. Okay, well, there's certain jobs you need to get, certain jobs you probably need to be away from, you know, because we don't need nobody getting hurt. Don't need nobody clicking and hurting people coming in, trying to shoot up the place, all that. We got too much of that going on already, and that needs to stop too. But as far as with the mental health awareness, suicide prevention, I've been getting, damn, if y'all knew how many emails your boy been getting regarding that, I mean, y'all would be like, okay, I see why Theezy is on this. I see why he's hanging on to this. A lot of people need to hear it, and I'm just want to be there for anybody who needs help. You can reach me at thejones72 gmail.com. Also, you can hit me up on X at thejones72. And I am The Jones. You can hit me up on Instagram. So I'm out there. I'm out there. So if you don't want to talk to anybody, through the network, they got lines you can call. I think it's like 999 or something like that, or 888. Um, different numbers you can call to get help professionally. I know men, we don't feel that we need it. We feel that, hey, I don't need nobody out of my business. I can work it out myself, this and that. Okay, maybe you can, but when you get to the point to where you're wanting to take your life, that's when it gets serious. That's when it's like, okay, hey, look, I need to probably reach out to somebody. You know, we already don't like to go to the doctor, most of us, until it's like, hey, we can't take the pain no more. Advil ain't working, Tylenol ain't working. Hey, I need to go ahead and go in and see somebody, get some x-rays or just whatever the hell. But anyway, and I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. But we also need to go get ourselves checked every year. I got my eyes examined not too long ago. I got glasses I'm gonna have to wear when I do this show, when I'm on a computer, laptop, all that. At least I don't have to worry when I'm driving. So that's one good thing about it. But my eyes ain't as good as they used to be. You know, Good thing I went to go get it checked because it could have got worse progressively if I didn't do nothing about it. I don't know about you, but I need my eyes for real. I need my just another blessing from God. Take care of yourself. Take care of your bodies. I gotta be in this body for the rest of my life. I'm 53 years old. I want to be here another 50 years from now. But I gotta live in this body. I gotta take care of this body. I gotta take care of myself. You know. I gotta be around for people. I gotta be around for my kids. Gotta be around for my grandkids. You know, I'm not ready to go. I ain't ready to go. Not yet. You know, when the Lord is ready for me to go, I'll go. But if it's up to me, I still kind of want to be around for a while, and I still want to be able to enjoy myself, while I'm here. So that's why I stopped eating some of the foods I was eating, stopped drinking like I was drinking, and like I said, you got to take control of yourself. Don't wait for something to happen. And then woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, I wished I had done this, or I wish I had done that. I should have ate that. I hate, I'm caught up in this mess now. I got this, I got that. It's hard to lose weight. Yeah, hell yeah, it's hard to lose weight. I've been trying to lose for the longest. But it's one of those things, hey, you didn't gain the weight overnight. So you just gotta take your time, get into it. You notice the issue, start working on it before it starts to be a problem. Be proactive than reactive. Okay. Now back to men stand up, men be a damn man. I've seen one situation today that really took me by storm. Uh, we was at a restaurant for lunch, and a gentleman and his wife was sitting down waiting to go get their uh get to the table, and the hostess was coming around, and she said, "Hey, y'all's table already." So the guy was still on his phone. I don't know what he was doing. I don't give a damn. But he was on his phone, and the wife stood up and looked down at him. He wasn't ready. She's like, "Come on, let's go." He jumped up with quickness, put his phone in his pocket, followed her along, just like a little dog, like a little puppy. Just, yes, dear, yes, dear. Some of y'all be like, well, what's wrong with that? You're a grown man. You gonna let a snap? Who you snapping at? I could see if she had, talked to him like, hey babe, put your phone up. Come on, our table's ready. That's how you talk to a man, ladies. That's how you talk to a man. You don't, come on, let's go. Put that up. That's how you talk to a kid. That's how you talk to a child. And some of you fellas, I'm not gonna say men, some of you fellas are running around letting y'all women just punk y'all like that and talk to y'all any kind of way. You need to stop that because she don't respect you if she's snapping a finger at you and demanding stuff. She's talking at you instead of talking to you. Just like I was saying, fellas, you gotta know how to communicate with your woman. You gotta know how to talk to your woman, fellas. You got to you got to be able to communicate with them right and effectively to get things done, to be positive, to stay in a good relationship. and to keep that openness that y'all have. Because a woman will shut down on you in a minute. If she don't trust you or she's suspicious of you, you can forget it. You could possibly mess up a good thing. So like I keep saying, y'all, be a man in all areas. Okay? You really have to. You have to man up. The way you dress, be appropriate. When you go into certain things, dress to impress. Okay? You really need to. Another thing, watch who you hang around. Every time you go somewhere, you don't have to bring your homeboys, your cousins, and all them and that. Do certain things with just you and your lady. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be around the boys all the time. Let that lady know she comes first. You will be surprised how your relationship will turn for the best. You treat a woman right, treat her with love, with respect and honor, and that woman will melt in your hands just like that. Caramel kisses. Trust me, this ain't something I seen on TV. This is something I lived. So I'm trying to hook y'all up on game, fellas. Some of y'all out there that's just Xing out and just crashing and don't know how to treat your woman. Treat your woman right. If you got a good woman, cherish her, love her, be affectionate. Hold her hand. Give her a hug. Tell her you love her. Tell her this while you have the opportunity. Because you mess up and she feels that, hey, she's not enough for you. All it takes is one other cat to jump in the picture and start talking in her ear. And don't let her homegirls or her friends jump in the picture and tell her, if I was you, I do this. Or if I was you, I do that. Because that's coming. That's coming, trust me. So, fellas, if you got a good woman, hang on to her, treat her right, show you love her, tell her you love her. Get her this book. In fact, your ass needs this book because it's more to City of Dreams than what you think. It will change you. It's really for men, it's for women too. But men, you get this book, you're gonna learn a lot. Trust me, you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn how to treat your woman. You're gonna even learn how to respect her and treat her like the queen that she is, you know. So hey, I've said enough. I'm not gonna keep going over this over and over and over. A lot of you guys have written talking about how miserable you are in relationships, how your woman treats you this way, your woman treats you that way. Well, hell, if you're gonna act like a chump, she gonna treat you like one. Act like a man. Man up. Earn your respect. A woman is not gonna disrespect you and treat you like trash and talk to you like she talked to the kids if you stand up and you show her, hey, look, I'm the man. I love you. You're my woman. I'm a protector. I'm a provider. You know, hey, that's what all a woman wants. She wants a man to protect her. She wants a man to support her. She wants a man to love her, to listen to her. That's all you gotta do. Help her out with some of the work in the house. Don't be one of them sorry ones that come in and that's women's work. What? Be active with the kids. Do stuff. Do stuff as a family. Women love that. Okay? I'm telling you, man. Y'all better jump to it. Y'all better listen. You're gonna thank me one day. Y'all gonna thank me one day. So just remember, I said it here. I said it here. Unscripted with D Jones. You know. Y'all got any questions, any comments? Hit me up. I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Peace. And then I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing too. We are going to go live in the DFW area this year before 2026 comes in. I said it, said that, bit that. Y'all been asking for it. Daisy, where y'all coming? Y'all been talking about it. We talking about it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We just don't know where we're gonna do it yet. But we're gonna do it when we do. It's gonna be announced. I want y'all to come out. I want y'all to support it. Okay? So y'all just keep watching. And thank you for everybody that's been subscribing, that's still been down with us since season one. I appreciate it. And we back now. And I promise we're gonna give y'all more episodes, more hot episodes. And wait, like I said, we get ready to do this live thing too. So y'all just check us out, you know what I'm saying? It's finna go down for real. I'm T Jones. Got love for y'all, got respect for y'all. Peace. Check out this next episode that's getting ready to go down.